Sports. It's in the game.
Like a skin.
Ice cream, a Shanty playing in AMG. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Say the grace for.
This is the Madden Championship Series on EA Sports. As we join you from USAA Stadium, USAA, proud to serve the military community and their families. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defensive old saying is make them snap it again.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, L.A.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Ready?
On the give, it's Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Williams.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Back to throw. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Chargers. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
On 1, ready?
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Gun.
They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
On 1, ready?
Here's 2nd and 6.
11 MT.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. Back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. 2nd down and 8.
11 MT. Here we go.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll power it. Push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2.
Let's get set.
3rd and 6.
11. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. 11. 11.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. This is intercepted. It's one of the best ever, Patrick Peterson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On 2.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in
12.
motion.
11 mighty. Stop.
On 1st down, Burrow. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. It's a touchdown. And he pulled this wide to the right. It's no good. That is a tough miss. So close, but no extra point. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Coming across the field, there's Chase. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Williams. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Chargers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
12,
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow going for it all. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
12, 12, 12. Gun. Stop. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Well, play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences.
I'm one, ready?
The task now, a really tough
Here we go.
one. 3rd and very long.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Thomas. Stop.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete.
Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a...
The first contest played here is still the highest attended game in NFL history. And crowds pushing 80,000 continue to arrive every time the league plays at Estadio Azteca here in Mexico City. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth. And joining me as always, my partner Brock Hewitt. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here. And both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time, film watching, and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring up. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he goes out a little short of the 40. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing now on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. Caught, nice gain left side. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cut.
Get the fullback involved here. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
Out of the gun, Young. Dump off to his fullback. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Chargers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. He'll throw it. Able to get it to Reed. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
First and goal, here's Williams. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The vet in his 14th season, still knocking him through. And this one is center shades. Couldn't have hit that much better.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Ready, break.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
A 2nd down throw for Young. He beams one deep right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Patrick Peterson. And the Chargers will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our open.